Hello, Mashers. It is
Hello, Mash Nation.
time for Outer Heaven 2.
Ah,
Hooray!
yeah, Outer Heaven.
Yeah, Outer Heaven. Woo!
It is back
The big
once again.
OH.
The big
Yes,
OH.
we had to delay it, and then I had something going on, so I had to cancel it. But now we're back, and better than ever. We have upped our DR cutoff to allow for more competition and more entrants because last time the feedback that we were told was that 450 was too low and cut off too many players. So here we are. New and improved.
Yes, and let's see. We've got a nice little cast of characters tonight. Upstream first is going to be Marcel MG and Tart.
You know, Tart is a fan favorite. Um, Everyone loves this guy. Have you met Tart in person, Cubert?
Yes, I have. I love Tart.
What a fantastic individual. Met this guy at Combo Breaker. He's like Joe Brownie's familiar. He just follows Joe Brownie around. It's so beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Um, and Tart is such a wonderful guy. Everyone loves Tart, except when you play against him, it's pretty hard to love him because he plays Nagoriyuki, and it doesn't matter how cool that character is, he is ridiculous.
Yep, and I will say, Tart has been going a long way lately. Recently, not too long ago, graduated from Mashing Mayhem. I believe it was Mashing Mayhem number 16, um, and has only been going up for it since then.
Looks like we're getting a DQ. Chara is deciding to DQ.
That is unfortunate. Um,
Very unfortunate.
we'll have to report a DQ there. That is nap time advancing to winners quarterfinals. Just want to make sure. I might have to check on Marcel. Just make sure that they're on their way. Let's see. So looking at some of the other games, we've got AC and Useria playing currently. After this stream, we're gonna have Sezgaz versus Roach. He's still waiting on
A
Marcel.
word from Marcel. Marcel did check in, so we're assuming that they do know.
Yeah, I was gonna say I saw them check in, for, kind of at the last minute, but they did check in. Not sure what happened here. We might want to go back to that one later, or
Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to we'll come back to that match to see if Marcel is there, but I think we're gonna go ahead and run Sezgaz versus Roach.
that sounds fine to me. All right,
Went ahead and pinged our players. They should be on their way.
perfect. All right, so Sezgats is already ready. Roche is already here. Okay, this is the punctuality we like. So Sezgats
Exactly. Oh, and Roach hits the backflip before popping onto the setup.
that was crazy, chat. Oh my gosh, I wish you could have seen that. I had I had the screen covered. Let's see. So Sezgaz should be on their way.
Perhaps. No word from Sezgaz.
I saw Sezgaz saying they'll be ready in the Twitch chat.
Ah, okay. That's awesome. I'll be ready, don't worry. Hi, Tart. I just saw you in the Twitch chat. I'm not really looking at the Twitch chat. I got like 5 things on my screen.
That is a-okay. Oh, what's the code?
456654.
Yes. Alright, I'm excited to see how this shakes out. Roach is someone I know. Faust player who's been kind of storming beginner brackets for a while and has finally kind of broken into those Vanquisher ranks. Also has a pretty nasty bedman. Roach is a very competent, hard-working player. Sezgaz is not someone I've seen before, but they seem to be a very optimistic Viking.
I believe Sezgaz is a Viking player, yeah.
Yes.
All right. Looks like we're going to go ahead and get started. Viking Sezgaz.
Duel 1.
Sezgaz on the Viking.
Let's rock.
All right, getting right into it. Jumping over that 6 feet, forcing the burst out immediately. What an anti-air from Roach, but unfortunately not following it up with anything. And that's both players committing their burst to this round already. The parry comes out. What a J2K. Unfortunately, jumping over that 6H with the Yozen-san, finding a nice conversion into the corner, finding our first wall break of the brackets. And Roach has just really been doing an excellent job of anti-airing, but did you see that guard cancel parry? What a ridiculous option. It looks like Roach is blocking here. This could be a big cash out, but unfortunately we have the bomb behind us, so there's not much we can do. Another guard cancel. Sezgaz is really, really effectively using this. Finding that far slash, is this gonna be a wall break?
Oh, I believe so.
It is, and we're not going for super here, opting to save that meter for something else instead, making ourselves safe, baiting out that parry. Are we gonna see the burst come out? But it just snip. Roach taking the first round. What a way to start the brackets.
Yeah, that
A
was
nail biter of a round. What an anti-air. Roach is on point with all of these anti-airs. Pretty much every time Sez has entered the air, Roach has been able to anti-air them. Mini Faust coming out. Nice little conversion here. Fortunately bursting right out. Oh, and the 2H getting the counter hit, but failing to convert off of that. We do have rope on now. Yozen-san coming out. Another anti-air with the 2K. What an option. But Sez able to find this confirm here. Not quite enough to break the wall. The backdash catching. Just raw 6H.
I will say here, Roach has been really on fun with these. Oh, never mind. Oh, we blocked those.
We do get a punish here. Big conversion, and we have the Roman cancel just to make sure. Oh, we're gonna drop the combo. How unfortunate. All you need to do is 1 hit of damage. Chip damage will do.
Come on, Roach. Ooh.
And there it is with the overhead off the Scarecrow. Roach taking our first game of the tournament.
Man, that was an exciting round there.
An exciting way to start our bracket, to be sure.
I will say, Roach has been really great with these anti-airs, which is so important against Viking with her incredibly oppressive air game.
Yeah, one of Viking's strongest feats is her air game. A lot of her air normals, Yozen-san being an instant overhead and a cross-up tool, Tatami Mat in the air being such a great neutral and defensive option, also enabling some mix-ups. Faust does have some notably good anti-airs. That 6P, excuse me, is massive, and the 2K is ridiculously fast. So Faust does have the ability to clip people out of the air, and being able to clip a character like, oh, not going for the hole-in-one, but it looks like we're gonna find a conversion anyways.
Oh, and there's a grab there.
Slap.
That was a clean round for Roach.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh, a little bit of lag. Got Says going for that sweep, but Roach is taking every opportunity to get in.
What an air-to-air.
Yeah, those are some crazy mixes coming from Roach.
Oh, the BRC to get the cross-up, baiting out the 6P, and now it's Cez's turn on pressure, having to burst out because Roach got that mash, but unfortunately the Scarecrow PRC was too much, finding the counter hit, and you're back in the corner. What are you gonna do? We haven't really seen Cez represent parry at all this game, but IA Dio Zen-Sun cross-up into the wall break.
Ooh, Cez could really fight back here. Oh, but we've got Scarecrow PRC.
Scarecrow PRC. What an unfortunate way to lose such a close round. We almost saw the comeback that round. That would have been incredible. But now it is Roach up 2-0.
All right, Cez is gonna have to think here. I will say, for pretty much every character, even if you win against Faust, it is so polarizing because of the way you have to play into him.
Playing against Faust is definitely interesting, to say the least.
Yeah. Oh, but we've got a good parry coming out. Roach is definitely throwing down some pressure here. Already getting Cez's burst. Got the Afro out. Who's gonna get it? Incredible
A
parry.
huge 6H. Baiting out the parry with what's that move called? It's just called Love, right?
I believe so,
Little
yes.
kickback.
The paper
But a
bag.
nice reversal. Yeah.
Yeah, Rich doing a whole lot of damage here.
Lots of guard cancels here. We see that instant overhead with the TKO Zen-Sun. Tether is out, but we're just gonna burst it away. Finding the mix-up. Not quite gonna get any conversion off of it though. And this could be Cez's first round taken.
Yeah, Cez
What did the
could
Smash
definitely
commentators
turn
say?
this
Signs of life.
around. Yep, signs of life.
And we see that snip, snip, snip. We pulled out an Afro for nothing. Oh, instead of going for the safe jump with the syringe, we're just doing another snip, snip, snip. And this time we're setting the hair on fire.
And that burst bait was crazy.
It looks like Roach has got this round pretty squared away. 100-meter positive bonus in your face with a mix-up, 50 more meter, and the item, the hammer, just falling straight on your head.
Yeah, I will say Cez is very reliant on these parries and definitely getting punished for it by Faust ranged options.
Yeah, you kind of noticed in game 2, Cez didn't really represent parry because in game 1, Roach adapted really fast to the parry and was going for more staggered options to bait out the parry and got a few big hits like that.
This could be it.
Cez is also getting clipped by a lot of these 6Hs, and 6H is one of Faust's most damaging confirm options. It is extremely big and is pretty slow and does have that mortal counter effect to it. So if you get hit by that, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Whoa, what a parry on that mix. Raw tether. Oh, unfortunately getting clipped on our own backdash and we're not blocking, and the burst bait comes out. Roach takes it 3-0.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no, that burst bait actually took my breath away. That was crazy.
During the startup of the burst animation and everything. All right. Next up, we are going to have Marcel versus Tart here on stream.
Yes, and of course, Tart, someone we've been talking up quite a bit, and Marcel, who I have not seen play, but seems to be a very strong Millia player. Obviously, Millia, also a very polarizing character, not necessarily a top tier, but scares the crap out of people.
I think Amelia is pretty strong.
Yeah, Millia is definitely strong. Not like Ramlethal strong, but she's pretty damn good.
This is going to be an interesting matchup. I have not seen really any Millia versus Naga on this patch, but it looks like we're getting right into it.
All right. Excited to see how this one shakes out.
We got the fan favorite Tart versus the new competitor Marcel.
They cannot change society. So instead of reflecting on
Oh, we're not letting the intros rock.
Let's rock.
Oh my days! Starting off the battle with a raw 6H. What is Tart doing? Mashing out of pressure. Gold burst into nothing.
Look, the genius is at
seems
work.
to be on the defensive. But we're just mashing close slash and it's working. And another one. And another one. Oh my days! What a round!
This is Nago gaming.
Let's rock.
Oh, we got a good throw coming from Marcel. Lots of strike throw. Lots of mix here. Tart is definitely having to hold it down.
Oh, and just that raw Naga DP on. I don't even know what it's called. Let's call it DP because it's DP motion.
Yeah.
And credit card comes out. It's a Mario Party minigame. What is Tart gonna do? Get hit by JS apparently, and that's Amelia combo conversion, and we're popping. You can just win the game here. All you have to do is wait. One piece of chip damage, and Nago is dead. But will Tart let Marcel? And that is going to be it. The cross up with the JH, taking us to our round 3. These rounds have just felt incredibly fast-paced already.
Oh my goodness. Now Marcel. Oh.
Backdashing to bite.
Yeah,
Marcel
takes advantage.
finding their footing here. After a pretty rough round 1, round 2, they seemed like they were in control. Here we go. Credit the card comes out. Marcel with the throw, setting up top. Tart just taking the hit, bursting instantly, jumping over. It doesn't really look like Tart has done much with this credit card, but 2 hits is all you need. That was 50% right there.
Oh,
Going for the throw, but unfortunately getting clipped by Millia. Blocking the cross up here, blocking another one, but we can't take the throw. We do not have enough health for that. Marcel in an exhilarating game 1.
Yeah, no, that was incredible. That was very close too. I mean, it really seems like, you know, in this matchup particularly, Nago can just turn things around so quickly. But if you are
And we
playing
saw
Millia,
that round.
yeah, oh yeah. But if you are playing Millia correctly, you can be so oppressive. You can be so mean to Naga Reap.
Let's rock.
Good combo coming up from Tart.
And there was 50% right there. Another one where, oh my goodness, this was 2 interactions.
The super might have killed.
I think the super probably would have killed.
Oh, we've got
Decided to
burst
spend our burst round. It looks like Marcel is going to save their burst. Tart might regret using it. We have no way out of this pressure now. YRC comes out, but Marcel decides to burst. They think they got it. This could still go either way.
PRC, keeping ourselves safe. Ooh.
Unfortunately, we're doing hair car without meter. It was so close to looking like Marcel would get the meter to make that safe. But Tart saw they didn't get it and pressed the advantage. What a throw. One thing about Naga that you have to keep in mind is that his normals, his sword normals, they do chip damage. So even if you don't want to, you kind of have to FD him if you're not willing to take a chunk of your health. Staggering the close slash with a perfect to close game 2.
Man, Tart is
It's now
definitely turning
1-1.
around. Yeah, wasn't looking super confident that first game, but now is seeming to figure it out.
And you know, the one noticeable difference I saw between the first two games is that Tart decided to abuse Nago in game 2. Game 1, it looked like he was playing really carefully.
Might have been getting the download.
Mankind. Duel 1.
Hey, getting back into it, game 3. Marcel. Oh, I don't know what happened there.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure either. Finding
Marcel
that
might have
mash
distracted.
out. Marcel decided to burst, even with this huge health advantage. BRC to protect the throw. Getting hit by Haircar there, but we're not setting anything up. And that OTG would have killed, but we decided not to go for it. 6p to close the round.
Nice.
Duel 2.
Let's rock.
Party's already up here. Has a bit of an advantage. Getting mixed like crazy, but gets the throw in. Oh. Marcel
What a
breaks out of the
duet.
corner, but Tart is not having that. Holy!
Tarte, get out of the air.
Oh my god. Tart with these throws. It's so
Marcel is turning it up all of a sudden. Going for the left right, but Tart doesn't care. Finding the RC. Will we break the wall and take the round? We're dropping the combo. How unfortunate. It's down to a one-hit game, and that one hit will go to Nago. 2S5H. Say it again.
2S5H. Oh my goodness. Oh, these are going by quick. I was gonna say it definitely feels quick when Tart is able to two-touch Milia so quickly like that.
It doesn't matter how much Milia can abuse your defense if you kill her in 2 taps.
See, this could potentially be
Mankind knew
potentially
that
be
they
3-1
cannot
for
change
Tart,
society.
but we could see a comeback from
Duel
Marcel.
1.
Let's rock.
Nope. We've already got the burst coming out from Tart.
That is one thing I have noticed. Tart likes to burst early while Marcel likes to burst late.
That is true.
We've seen Marcel for instantly contradicting that fact. Marcel with a wake up gold burst. We now have 100 meter as Milia, Tart with no resources.
Oh, that 2H whip.
Under that raw hair car. Run up throw to take the round.
Duel 2.
Let's rock.
Bites. Meaty close slash into the counter hit. 2H to break the wall. That is so much damage. Marcel going for a few jump-ins and mix-ups. We haven't seen a lot of Capel from Marcel, actually.
Yeah, I will say I haven't seen a whole lot of that either. Oh, but there's one coming out.
Capel straight into the throw.
Duel 3.
Let's rock.
Oh, Tart
6 feet through the disc. What recognition. And the random 2H. That is obscene damage. How is that okay? Tart thought it would kill. One touch from anything. It doesn't matter that you're blocking.
Oh my goodness.
Tart advancing to winner's side of top 8 with a 3-1 win.
That is crazy. Oh
All
my
right. It does look like that is the winner's side of top 8 rounded out. So we are going to go ahead and play out winner's side top 8. So we're going to do Icy versus Roach, followed by Volume versus Tart.
Yes, and a reminder, we will not be playing Losers Round 1 or Losers Quarterfinals on stream, so please run those off stream at your earliest convenience. Let's see. Volume. The Volume, definitely a very competent Potemkin player. has been here before. Definitely excited to see them come up, but of course, Tart, that's our GOAT. We are excited to see them get this far. Oh, sorry, we're doing AC Roach. I apologize.
Yes, AC versus Roach is going to be on stream first, or IC, AC. I'm not sure.
AC.
AC, I see. Again, if you are in loser's side, just go ahead and run your matches until losers semifinals. AC versus Roach. Do you know who AC plays?
AC plays Dizzy. I believe in the past they've played Unica. But I know AC, I believe, is still in the beginner bracket. Still has the beginner role.
Wow.
So yeah, it's cool to see that they've gotten this far. Well, okay, they won their round 1 and went into a DQ, so you know, makes sense. But yeah, it is cool to see them get this far. Then of course we have Roach coming in. Let's see. Make sure Roach knows that make sure Roach knows that he's up. Might ping Roach just to make sure he knows. Yeah, I can't wait to see one of these players eventually break out and make it into the opens. True. Yeah, no. I am very ready to see some of these players make top 8s in our open brackets.
Sir Kappa, what is up, Sir Kappa?
Yes, it is good to see you, Kappa. It's good to see you come out for all the people who are playing today. All right, we have Roach.
All right, Roach has arrived.
Perfect. All right, let me make sure top 8 is started, so that way I can actually report the matches. Right. We are just waiting for Roach to get on stand.
Joined the lobby, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah,
Right there.
Roach just joined the lobby. Oh, wait. Oh, crazy.
Huh. Well, we're going to go ahead and get started.
Just waiting for both players to confirm. Yes. Perfect.
Here we go. Our first match of top 8.
I'm
All
excited
right.
to see this one.
This versus Faust. We're going to see a lot of items on the screen.
Got bursted out.
AC deciding to run in instead of setting up some zoning tools. We're just running up and 6Ping through the chestnut. It doesn't matter. Finding that wall break very, very fast.
Yeah, we've got Roach doing quite a bit of damage out here, getting a perfect.
Duel 2.
Yeah, just first round perfect. Wow.
Oh yeah, Kappa. Roach has been making waves lately. I believe he joined DMS not too long ago, and has just been getting better and better.
That's what we love to see.
You know, Roach was actually my bracket demon for a while. Roach coming from up top. Got a lot of damage.
Gonna go ahead and throw. Oh, but slightly healing the Dizzy actually with that banana. Quite a funny interaction. We do have the trumpet on standby. We can throw that whenever we want. Going for the Kara canceling the 6P into mix off that RC. Going to throw a trumpet. Looks like we have another one on standby anyways. Doesn't really matter. Are we gonna find a wall break? Not quite bursting out, but Ice Floor is up. It is very, very hard to play against Dizzy's Ice Floor, but it looks like Roach took the offensive anyways. AC clocking right back. Another icicle, but not quite gonna set up Ice Floor this time. The 6H comes out.
Oh,
Reversal super to take the round.
and
Out
nice,
of nowhere.
nice clutch from AC there.
Duel 3.
Let's rock.
All right, Roach throwing out some items to start. Oh, unfortunately caught in the command grab.
Yeah, Roach is doing a really good job dealing with the Dizzy Fishes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Roach does seem to
not a
understand
flexion
this matchup.
Oh, the PRC though, so we're not really getting any damage because of the scaling, but still a little bit of damage is better than no damage. We got Meteors here. There's not much you can do. Mini Faust as well, giving us that little bit of extra room to work with. Hole in one, and that is Roach taking game one.
Yeah, no, Roach is looking really nice this bracket.
Absolutely incredible games from Roach. And the round AC took was really good too, but it wasn't enough to break through Roach in that game one at least. Let's see how AC adapts moving into the next match.
Definitely excited to see how this shakes out.
Mankind knew that. Duel 1.
Oh, apologies. Someone is... Never mind. Someone's car alarm was going off and I was about to have to leave. Alright, we got Roach going in with the 2K. Got a lot of oppressive corner pressure here. They're holding it down the best they can, but gosh. Oh, the back throw incident. Scarecrow PRC, not a lot you can do about that. You got the Michael sword.
Just ripping his 6H's at max range.
Oh yeah, Roach loves doing that. Roach loves doing that to me. And I hate it, because I'm old, and I can't react to it. No.
It's okay. Can't win them all.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Duel 2.
AC does still have full burst on them. Could potentially make use of it. Oh, but gets thrown.
Trumpet comes out. It looks like AC gets the trumpet, so that means Roach has got to stay in the air. Luckily, Faust has a really good air stall options. So, mix on block, going for the RC for a little bit of a mix-up there. Mashing on the item throw. Nice way to reset pressure, but it doesn't matter because Roach just does run up 6P anyways. Reversal super, not finding anything, but not able to punish. You're still in the corner, getting counter hit by 6H, but Roach not doing anything off of it. It looked like Roach really wasn't expecting that to counter hit and buffered item toss regardless. And that is going to be enough to take game 2.
Yeah, that was a very clean showing from Roach there. Will we see the 3-0 or will we see AC start to turn things around?
I believe in AC.
I do too. AC has come a long way as a player. I know for a fact I saw AC as like, you know, going like 0-2, 1-2 in like beginner brackets, you know, not too long ago. It feels like just yesterday. And AC has actually become an incredibly strong player in their own right.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
I believe AC has also tried a good number of characters. I believe there were an Asuka. We've got lots of ice spikes coming out. 6B. And that meteor
And
comes
it looks
out.
like Roach is just instantly taking control of this game. AC really struggling to find their footing here. And a throw coming out from Roach. Are we going to see a little bit of a safe jump here? Not quite. Just another throw. Another one.
Another one.
Icicle comes out, not opting for Ice Floor.
Nope,
It doesn't matter if you think it's not active, it's still active.
The thing is,
It's
crazy.
still active. One thing that you should always count on when fighting against Dizzy is that Icicle is in fact still active.
True.
Duel 2.
Now we are on set points. Potentially a 3-0 for Roach. However, AC can fight back. Still has full burst. They're putting on a lot of pressure here. AC having to use that burst. Trying not to go through the wall. We're setting down. We're setting down a whole lot of items. Oh, gets frozen. The charge does.
This could be a comeback, but we don't have the combo.
No,
How
AC,
rare is it
no.
that you even land a Charge Dust? But unfortunately, we're not going to be able to make anything off of it. We don't have anything to kill here. Roach still has burst. This is a dire situation. AC blocking like their life depends on it because it does. But run up 6P to secure the 3-0.
Incredible showing there.
What a match from Roach.
That was crazy. Whew.
Wow.
Up next, we've got Volume and Tart. And of course, we've definitely talked up both players quite a bit. Volume, again, being very strong. Potemkin got, I believe, third last Outer Heaven? Second or third, right?
Who did? Volume?
Volume? Yeah.
I believe third, yeah.
Okay, so Volume did really good last time. And of course, Tart. We know and love Tart. Very strong Nagoriyuki. So I'm excited to see how this one shakes out.
Battle of the big bodies.
Oh yeah. I don't see this matchup very often, despite these characters both being pretty popular.
Man. Duel 1.
Let's rock.
We're just swinging.
Sometimes that's all you can do. Finding that 2S5H. What? TKJD on Potemkin? Is that what I just witnessed? Into a first bait? What in the world? You know, whatever works, works.
Oh,
2S5H. Saw another 2S.
Holy.
Potemkin.
Oh man, that heat knuckle whiff there was kind of funny.
Duel 2.
Let's rock.
6P to start the round. Volume putting the work in. Looks like Tart is struggling to find their footing. We got our first hit, but instantly bursted out. That slide head and pressure. We can mash on slide head now when they use it like in that range, and 2S will definitely hit. Tart spending a lot of resources just to maintain this pressure here. It looks like we're gonna pop. I think Tart wants a credit card, but you've got to get in a safe position or get a hit before you can pop that. 2S, 5H. Unfortunately, Slidehead does just go infinite distance. It doesn't matter. Nago 5H is smaller than Potemkin 6H. 2S, 5H. Pot double jumps so high, it's very hard to anti-air even with such a huge anti-air. But 5K into 5D will take game 1 for volume.
Yeah, this is incredibly oppressive. By the way, I should mention, if Volume wins this, we will have a DMS team kill in winners finals.
Going straight into game 2. No adjustments from either player yet.
All right.
Man. Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Okay, Volume throwing it on here. Caught the Beyblade. Volume looking very strong here in, with Tart in the corner. Oh, that's
Oh, another big hit from Volume, and that is going to take the first round.
I was gonna say, being in the corner against Volumes just seems like an absolute nightmare. I mean, being in the corner against Potemkin is always a nightmare, but it
is very scary.
What do we do with Potemkin? We gold burst.
You have infinite health as Pot. You generate meter like no other. You might as well gold burst.
Exactly.
You cancer. Bursting through it. Tart's turn on pressure.
Let's see if Tart can turn this around.
Finding that Beyblade counter hit. We are gonna spend the meter.
Well, you may have to burst here.
It doesn't matter. BRC Potbuster. Game 2 to Volume.
Oh, if I was Tart right now, I would be so mad. But I do believe in Tart for sure. I know Tart is.
I believe
incredibly
in the
capable.
Tart comeback.
Oh yeah, the art of the Tart, if you will. Let's see, getting some pings.
Mankind News. Duel 1.
Let's rock.
That's 5H.
Ooh, Tart made it.
Blocking the 5D this time. Tap dust.
Tart got burst out of that. Air to the ground, but
Blocking the top dust Tart. What a backdash. Stealing his turn back. Two S 5H.
ooh, that is Tart showing signs of life here. Taking that round. Tart seems to have gotten the download here. Either it's just guessing correctly or just happens to be completely locked in.
Tart with so many adaptations and just using so much more oppressive pressure. And you know, this is the first game that Tart this set has really gotten anything started. And you can see just how oppressive he has been. Unable to find the punish, but it doesn't matter because 5H is going to hit the whole screen.
Chat, could we see the reverse
Taking-
3-0?
I believe in the Tart reverse 3-0.
I think it can happen. I fully believe it can happen.
Oh, I fully believe that this can happen. Volume just has to try their hardest now to not let it happen. Sorry. Going up 2-0, but Tart taking a game, making it 2-1. We could see it happen. It is definitely a possibility. You know, Nago's an explosive character. Pot is also an explosive character. So really anything can happen.
See, Tart throwing down a lot of pressure here. Nope.
2S5H. Oh, heat tackle, clipping the Beyblade, getting a big counter hit, and that's the 2D getting a counter hit on the Beyblade again. Blood pop. Oh my goodness, what are we gonna see from Tart here? Big damage, but unfortunately gonna drop the combo on the fast RC, but it doesn't matter, we found another one. We have to FD or backdash everything, but Slide Head from full screen is going to clip that clone. Taking the first round for Volume. Very close right there.
Now we do have Tart, well, we do have Volume at set point here. Could potentially knock Tart to losers. Just one bad guess.
Yeah, and this could be it. This getting positive bonus as Potemkin with such a big health lead. There's not much that Tart can do here. It's looking like Volume to winners finals. One more interaction might do it. Baiting the YRC, but the burst comes out from Tart. Unfortunately, armoring through that Beyblade, DP. Wow. What an option. Letting heat tackle just rip. Carving their way into winners finals.
Yeah, no, that is... Whew. And speaking of winners finals, remember what I said earlier about how this is going to be a DMS team kill?
Yep.
Let's see.
And looks like we are ready to run it. Volume versus Roach, winners finals.
Yep, just got to make sure Roach is aware. Alright, Roach has entered the building.
Looks like our DMS team kill has arrived.
Yep, only one of them can make it to grand finals on winner's side. Technically both could make it to grand finals, but yeah, you know, only one of them's gonna win this match.
Mankind knew that they cannot. Duel 1.
All right, Pot versus Faust. Let's see how this goes. That's 6P coming out. Not quite gonna get the trumpet. It looks like we're just gonna give the trumpet to Roach, but we're invincibling through it with the snip, 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 setting the Afro on fire. Very safe pressure here. You can't really do much when that Afro is on fire or without risking getting clipped by the explosion. Hole in one, finding the overhead. Lots of overheads coming out from Roach here. Doesn't look like Volume is too accustomed to blocking it. Whipping the throw, but it's fine because we just force Volume to waste 50 meter, finding the snip, snip, snip to take round one.
Slap.
Yeah, definitely some good pressure here from Roach.
Let's rock.
Nope. Oh, okay. The golf club goes that far. Wow.
Huge move. Huge move.
Oh my goodness. Flame getting hit out of the air. Golf club again. 6H. Flame getting tripped up by the minions. Oh, that was some decent damage. Roach has the advantage here. The reversal through the wall. This kills.
That looks like we're taking game 1. Roach, I believe, is yet to drop a game today.
Oh my goodness. That didn't
Not
kill.
quite.
That is crazy. The gigantic eye. Oh my goodness. That was the turnaround of the century.
What a turnaround. What a comeback round. Truly.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Roach is gonna have to fight hard here. I know that kind of comeback is demoralizing.
We do have that bomb on standby with the mini files already out. Some free block pressure for you right there. Oh, but unfortunately the Hammerfall armoring through that far slash.
Roach able to backdash. Able to hold it down with defense.
Just random pop buster with a lot of risk too. That's huge damage. Blocking the tap dust. We have a 100-meter and burst. We can make something happen still if we're Roach. You are one hit away, and that is Volume taking game 1. That is the first game off of Roach today. No one has been able to do it until Volume.
This is crazy to think about. See, and we've had losers round 1 already wrapped up. Loser quarterfinal is on its way. So after this, we should hopefully be able to get to loser finals. We're having to be on the defensive here. Trying to hold it down, but Volume is so oppressive here. That's through the wall. Oh, that's the kill.
Duel 2.
Let's rock.
Volume got after it. Takes the role of a silly clown, if you will.
You up taking the role of a silly crown. Come on.
Fortunately, Roach has a good life lead here. Gets his own afro, but that's okay. Getting a nice little combo from Volume there. Had to burst out.
Ooh.
The 6H
Finding that
for the kill.
6H.
Yep.
Duel 3.
But Volume is going into this final round with huge burst advantage. In fact, 100% burst advantage. Roach pulling the Meteor there, trying to flick it, but we got crossed up there, so.
And Volume using all that burst.
Yeah, and now you are in the corner against Potemkin. Bomb behind you. Can't do much. Another Meteor! That's 2 in 1 round! And a snip, snip, snip!
Who's getting that?
Both
Oh,
of the
no.
crossover. Finding that little hit there off the Mix Mix Mix. And we did light the Afro on fire at the last possible second. Roach just needs 1 hit. But Potemkin only, oh my goodness. Roach claps back, taking game 2.
This is a real match. This is a crazy match. This is a good ass winners finals.
Go back and forth.
You know, I'm definitely excited to see how this one shakes out now. My eyes are glued to the screen.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Roach throwing it down here. Seems to have a very solid game plan going. Ooh, volume bursting.
Oh, just a random flick.
Roach still does have burst, so they can get out of a situation if they don't like it. Yeah, I'm thinking I burst there too.
Yeah, I would have.
Like Garuda Impact, Carve Buster was just right in your face. Garuda Impact OTG did so much damage. Wow. Taking that first round of game 3. It looks like Pot's gonna get that trumpet there, so we do have to air stall a little bit, but as I said before, Faust does have a really good air stall, so it's not too much trouble. Using those punch buttons very effectively. Finding that 6H, and you're back in the corner against Potemkin with meter. That's the round
And the game. Volume up 2-1.
Oh man, this is a nail biter right here. We're gonna have to see Roach definitely make some adaptations here. Definitely gonna have to change up his game plan. I believe Roach can do it, but he really needs to lock in here because damn, Potemkin does damage.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Oh, you got that 5k round start? Those nice 6Hs. Oh, anti-airing volume right there. The dangerous situation. You've got such low health. Ooh, Flame uses the burst, but it is set point. Flame could take this quite handily. Ooh, Mini Faust
with
comes
the
out.
throw, but Mini Faust saving Roach, but unfortunately just get hit by that heavy.
Yeah, Roach is in a danger zone right now.
Oh, not quite gonna get hit by the Pot Buster, but one tap anyways. Top Dust comes out, Roach unable to block it, and we have Volume securing their place in Grand Finals.
Yeah, no, that was an incredible set, and I do believe that Roach could definitely make it back to Grands. Could definitely take us to a reset, take us to, you know, could beat Volume in the reset. You know what I mean? However, we are reaching the point where we are almost to losers semis. Do you want to take a short break while we wait for losers quarterfinals to finish?
Yes, it looks like we're just waiting on one match to finish, so we're going to take about a 5-minute break, and then we should be back with loser semis to wrap up things.
All right, we'll see you all soon.
All right. We are back starting in losers semis. We are going to get Tart versus Nap Time.
Yes, we have not seen Nap Time just yet, but we have seen Tart. And Nap Time has definitely had to go through a little gauntlet here. Going through, let's see what Nap Time's path looked like. It was Useria, and then AC. Won those pretty handily. So now we are just waiting on both players to be in the room, be ready to go. Oh. Let's see, we've got Roach waiting in the wings to fight whoever wins this in the losers final. Oh, Tart needed to restart their PC. That was back in.
It's not a strive brack without technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah, for sure. That's why I have the technical difficulty screen. Let's see. So, Nap Time. I know that they normally play Biken. I believe I've seen them on Bedman as well, which seems very fitting for the brand.
Yeah, nap time, bedman, with a bedman profile picture too, by the way.
Yep, that just makes sense. So it's hard to say what Nap Time will actually be playing, though I believe Useria said they were having trouble dealing with Bedman pressure, so I think it is likely we will get the Bedman from Nap Time. It is definitely going to be an uphill battle against Tart, however. And we've got Nap Time, punctual, standing on the stand, waiting just a moment for Tart to restart their PC. Because you can't spell restart without Tart.
This is true. This is very true.
Let's see. Hopefully it will not take too much longer. Okay, looks like Tart did check in for the match, so
Art is definitely on the way.
all right, we've got both players in.
Let's go ahead and get started. And I believe in Latin
Mankind.
that does mean
Duel 1.
sleep time or time to sleep. Tempest is time, and Dormindi looks like sleep. Sleepy time.
Very strong showing here from Nap Time. Good
Just
charge.
the charge dust, letting it rip. Do we have the combo? Just deciding to go for a short version to get that hard knockdown guaranteed with positive bonus.
Yep, that's not too bad.
Whoa, it doesn't matter. So disjointed that it doesn't even matter. Tart going for resets. Excuse me. Finding that throw there. Having quite a bit of a comeback round. Opting for credit card. It is now a Mario Party minigame, but it doesn't matter because 2S5H.
Duel 2.
Nago's bread and butter. That bar slash off a round start. Raw 6H into the air, and we're finding that 236H. Nice little Dark Souls boss attack. Lots of overheads coming out from Nap Time. Insane pressure. Not quite enough to take the kill though. Nago does have quite a bit of health. Going straight in for that throw. Looks like we're trying to get a wall break here. Trying to maybe get some positive bonus so we can play a little bit more in neutral. And of course, Tart does want to avoid chip damage at all costs. But it doesn't matter because that overhead is going to take the round. JH, I believe.
Yep. Tart is coming out swinging here.
Clone is a really good way to close the space in this matchup because Bedman does have some pretty good zoning tools with Needle, especially not having a traditional dash. Nago does have to spend resources to close the gap, but Clone is one of the best projectiles in the entire game. Going through and killing all other projectiles is very strong, but when Bedman jumps into the air, Tart does not really have the ability to do anything other than to walk up. If we spend Clone, that puts us closer to popping, and sometimes that's really bad. But looks like Bedtime is able to take this first game. Round one looked a little bit shaky, but winning the next two rounds pretty cleanly. If I do say so myself.
I agree. Yeah, Nap Time is definitely looking strong out here, and I know Tart is definitely a person who seems to kind of get the download and, you know, kind of snowball after the fact. I mean, especially being on Nago, what a snowball-y character.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
That's the move. Both players putting out burst. Tart getting hit pretty hard there by Nap Time. Oh, we're
Nice little
throwing-
throw back in the corner. We're spending the BRC to hit the 2P and get out of the corner. We're back to mid-screen. Bedman with the cross-up, but it doesn't matter because Tart is swinging close slash. Credit card. 2H. We have lots and lots of blood to work with here. We're getting refunded quite a bit when this credit card ends. Never mind, we're popping. But it doesn't matter if you just block everything. And we are down to 1 HP. Not a lot of meter to FD with. We're gonna have to make something happen and make it happen fast. No meter to FD, and that is unfortunately gonna be the round after we pop.
Duel 2.
Yep. That's just how it comes down sometimes. But Tart is getting off to a good start here.
Yeah, Bedtime has been doing, or Nap Time, not Bedtime, sorry, has been doing a really great job of controlling the neutral in his matchup, especially when Naga gets to high blood, just kind of sitting back, using needles, using errors, and not really letting Tart do much. A lot of players don't really realize it, but when Naga's in Blood 3, he doesn't have too many options to close the gap. If he presses clone, he pops instantly. He has to credit card, but when you have a projectile like Needle, you can hit him during the startup of that and pretty much prevent him from using it in general.
Oh yeah. Oh, we got a nice 2H coming out from Tart there. And another one.
Huge damage. 2H counter hit into 6H OTG.
Quite nice.
Realizing we didn't get the counter hit. Going for pressure here. 2S5H. And Naptime is just spending all of their meter on these FDs. And it's working out. Pushing Tart out, forcing him to spend a few more resources, but it doesn't matter because 2S5H.
Alright, that is Tart taking a game. We are 1-1 right now. I'm very excited to see how this shakes out.
Duel
Naptime
1.
on the Baiken.
Let's rock.
This could go a completely different way here. Oh, Tart getting burst baited. That is through the wall. Positive bonus for Naptime.
Absolutely brutal so far. Naptime has been doing really good work on this Baiken. Mashing on a wake up and taking that first round. It wasn't quite a perfect, but it pretty much looked like one.
Oh yeah. I mean, played basically flawlessly. Nope. Tart getting tripped up by the 2-8. Going for the throw. Alright, Tart turning this around potentially.
3.
Let's rock.
Whoever wins this next round is gonna have the advantage. Naptime with some very strong pressure here. Yeah, if I was Tart, I would burst out of that too. Oh, but the pop! No! You're dead! You're not dead. You're dead.
Yes, you are. Naptime takes game 3.
Ooh, that is Naptime up 2-1. And let's see. Tart is definitely gonna have to adapt to this new character here. You know, fighting the Bedman was one thing, but this is a whole different monster.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Right, and of course we've got the Dunny Missile stage. I do like this stage quite a bit.
Yeah, I like this stage, but I don't really like this first area on the stage. I really like the other areas a lot though.
Oh yeah, I
The
like
cafe and like by the river.
Yeah, the cat, that's a nice part.
This is the one that I really like.
Yeah, the kitty. I do really like that.
Slap.
I really like that area. I don't know, it just feels like two people fighting on the side of the road on this area. Not even in the crowd. Like no one's even looking at them. No one even watching. They're just fighting.
You've literally got two people in the background who just don't care.
Yeah, they're like, what are these people tripping about?
They're not even going on World Star. They're just like, yeah, they do this all the time. Sounds
once
like
in a while, just kind of come over here and fight.
Tart with a good throw there.
2S5H. How many times have I said it? Enough.
Duel 3.
Yeah. Tart going with the old reliable there. Oh. Ooh. That was a nice throw coming out from Naptime though. Well, not throw there.
And this is nap time on set point, by the way, this round. But it looks like this reversal super is hitting. Yes, it is.
That hit.
Good damage here, but now how are we going to make use of this knockdown? Because parry is a lingering threat. YRC coming out. Naptime does have a huge burst advantage. Never mind. We're spending burst right back into the corner. Wall break here. Pretty good damage too. This is going to come down to maybe just 1 or 2 more interactions. Whipping the throw on that BRC, but dropping the combo. And we got the throw there. That could be it, but we dropped the combo. Tart eliminated on a dropped combo. How unfortunate, but just as fortunate for Naptime, advancing to losers finals to face off against the Roach.
I do want to mention, Naptime is also in DMS.
Wow, lots of DMS team killing.
Yeah, we have a DMS top 3 officially. That's crazy.
Wow.
Oh, Roach is starting off on the Bedman. Naptime is on the Bedman.
Bedman mirror.
Oh, I did mention that Roach has a Bedman. This is gonna go crazy.
Duel 1.
Let's rock.
Yeah, Roach on the silver, Naptime on the pink. Gosh, there is so much flying around on screen. 2 of the Lilas, no less. Naptime getting out of the corner. Roach getting out of the corner.
Man, there is a lot of stuff going on the screen in this mirror.
There's so much. It's hard to tell who's doing what. But hey, they're here to put on the show.
Oh, getting caught by the 6H on that backdash.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Right. Naptime putting Roach through the wall. They're just definitely in a pickle here. Both players do have full burst. Might not matter though. Roach is pretty low. Ooh. You're too low. You can't use that burst.
Lots of projectiles. We got a hit. A burst. And that's gonna be game 1 for Naptime.
Game 1 for Naptime. That was.
Wow, I was not expecting to see the bed mirror.
Oh yeah, that was incredibly fun. However, I imagine Roach
So
might
much
be.
going. Yeah, I feel like Roach is probably swapping.
No, we're getting the back
running
mirror.
it back.
Let's go. Hey, they're not playing for money. They might as well.
Mankind knew that.
Oh,
Duel
I feel
1.
so silly. I still have it set to Loser Center. Nope, Roach smashing out. And Naptime has that incredible corner pressure here.
Gold burst. It is kind of just a projectile war, and they instantly jump towards each other. So no longer. Oh, extremely plus on block here. Lots of chip damage. Are you gonna block the mix-up? No. How unfortunate.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
See, Capcom potentially getting the 2-0 here. Or Roach does have some strong pressure going. Roach able to mash out again. The players with full burst on deck. Neptune really does not want to lose this round.
You know, nap time does, oh my bad, not have the health lead. I was looking at the wrong bedman. On this stage, no less, it is very confusing. There's so much going on this stage. It's probably my least favorite stage in the whole game.
Yeah, no,
Oh.
this stage just has so much going on.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Hello? Are they just both pressing 2B? Is that the meme? But
Oh my
they're
goodness.
kissing. We have Yaoi on stream.
Oh my goodness. Truly incredible.
Love wins, everybody. Love wins.
Love wins. But unfortunately, Love is not one of the competitors today, and one of these players will be going home.
Ooh. Right? Roach potentially doing a lot of damage here. Has that
Doing a
positive
wall
bonus.
break, so nice positive bonus.
We'll soon have full burst. Oh, Roach sending out arrows like crazy.
Yeah, there's just been projectiles left and right and airs left and right in this matchup. But Roach does have 100 meter to work with here, and Nap Time has a whole lot of nothing. Not even much meter to FD with, but it doesn't even matter. That JD, the bed stomp.
Ooh,
Or
can
bed flop.
this outer heaven, we ask, can love bloom on the battlefield?
Can love bloom on the battlefield? Sources say, yeah, probably.
Oh, and we have Nap Time going back to the Bicam. Yeah, definitely excited to
Roach
see.
sticking on the...
Yep, Roach sticking with the Bedman for now. Obviously, can swap on a loss.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Nap Time baiting that burst, getting Roach through the wall. Nap Time, of course, is a Bedman member. Probably has a good advantage in this matchup because of that.
Up throw for the meaty. Touching the backdash with the close dash, but not ready to follow up with anything. Getting a nice little error there. The JS of Doom and Despair. Finding a wall break is Roach. Or finding the burst here. Both players down to very low HP. And we're gonna find the Jozen-san. Or I think maybe JS was it first to close the round. Tether into close slash, huge damage here, and we're gonna get a mix up off of this as well. Finding a cross up overhead with Jozen-san. Another cross up, another overhead. How many overheads?
Oh my goodness. Naptime has quite a life lead here. Roach is gonna have to fight for his life. Ooh.
Taking game 3 is nap time.
All right. So the question is, do we see Roach swap to the Faust or commit to the bed?
It's looking like committing to the bed.
Yep, we stick with that bed. Hey, it's late, so maybe it's time to go to bed.
This is true.
Duel 1.
All right.
Let's rock.
Strong round starts from nap time. Getting these Yozansus out.
Yozen-san. Unlimited Yozen-sans. It almost looks like that one was going to cross up, but maybe a little bit early there.
Yep. No. Naptime may have been feeling himself, but, you know, sometimes that just...
Naptime does really not use parry very much. I feel like Roach has gone for meaty almost every time. But it doesn't matter in the end because Naptime did take that round. This is set point for Naptime.
Nope. We do see a parry coming out with the guard break.
Limited tethers. Yozen-san. Another tether. And a charge dust. This is going to put it pretty close. We are going to burst out, but that is still a huge life lead, a burst lead. And we have meter. And that is going to be it. Roach eliminated it from losers finals, and Naptime advancing to grands with the Baiken.
Man, that was an incredible set to watch.
Yeah, the Baiken swap really helped out.
I do wonder how it would have turned out if Roach had swapped to the Faust, but you know, still a great showing from Roach. Roach had a great run. Glad
Yeah,
to see it
shout
come
out to Roach. Great run from Roach today.
Yep, and now we have...
And now, what everyone has been waiting for. Grand Finals.
Yes, exactly. We will
Volume versus Naptime.
Yep. Potemkin versus Baiken, probably. So the question is, will Volume get on the stand?
Duel 1. Let's rock.
I'm not doing a whole lot of damage here. Volume is holding it down defensively.
Oh, what a burst bait from Naptime. Huge combo here. This could be a wall break off of it. It is. Great damage, too. Slowly chipping away at Pot's health bar.
Naptime kind of having to hold it down here. YRC's out.
Naptime can play pretty patiently here with a huge health lead, but it doesn't matter. They're just going straight in to take round 1. And remember, Naptime does have to win 2 sets, whereas Volume only has to win 1 to take this.
Yeah, no, Naptime is looking pretty strong right now. Naptime could have what it takes to get that reset. Volume being so patient. And 6 being at the last minute with him. Hammerfall goes through.
Oh, what a tap does to break the wall. That is some pretty good damage as well. And that is pot with positive bonus and burst and health. There's not much you can do. Going into round 3, Volume does have burst advantage, but not by much. Going for the run-up throw, but finding the tech. Yazenza. Nice jump in. Big conversion here. Gonna get that knockdown. A meaty far slash. That's Viking with positive bonus and a burst lead. Pretty good situation. We can RC here to take game 1 of Grand Finals with a perfect.
That is clean. That was incredibly clean from Naptime. Yeah, I'm definitely seeing here that Naptime has what it takes to get that reset to potentially get this tournament.
Yeah, that was a pretty good game 1 for Naptime, especially that last round with a perfect.
Duel 1.
We're gonna have to see what kind of adaptations Volume is doing here, because it seemed like Naptime was pretty well in control. Oh, what a gold burst, but unfortunately it was blocked, kind of anticipated by Volume. Both players having spent their burst now, but Volume with way more meter and way more health. And that's being in the corner against Potemkin, spells Doom and Despair. That's round 1 gone in a flash.
Holy.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Trading on the round start. Oh,
Nice parry. Finding that clip with H-Cab. Using a lot of it on block, actually. I don't know how much I like that. I think the S-Cob for Tether might be better against a player like Volume, who's not really punishing either. Nice close slash. We do get a knockdown here, but delaying instead of going for the meat eater. Gun on block, that is plus, and we do get the Tether out. Oh, blocking both of those, and we get a nice punish with a full counter hit with close slash to take the round.
nice.
Pretty similar to the last game. Going into round 3, Volume with the burst advantage, just letting Heat Tackle rip, and now you're in the corner against Potemkin. Garuda Impact comes out. What are you gonna do? Getting hit by 2 Garudas in a row. That's big damage. 6P. This could be it. 1 interaction left. Flick, sealing the deal. Volume taking game 2 of Grand Finals.
All right. So we are neck and neck here. Could be anybody's game.
I don't know, man. That game 2, Volume was so dominant. We're gonna have to see quite a lot of adaptation coming out from Naptime if we want to see them make the run back all the way.
True. It is.
We're getting the
definitely
character swap here. We are getting the character swap to Bedman.
the Bedman. Is this the correct decision? We're gonna find out.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right. Looking pretty strong on that Bedman starting out. Ooh, we're against Heat Tackle. We block that. We get the Pot Buster punish. Now time going through the wall with Heat Knuckle. That is crazy.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Oh my goodness. Even after the Bedman swap, Volume is so dominant. Oh, nice throw there. Still have the error on deck. Unlimited plus frames. Getting clipped for that 2H. The spin into the JD. More plus frames. More errors. And we're getting clipped by that one. But we find the throw into the corner. Now this is dire straits. We do have burst to get out of the corner if we're nap time. I'm spending burst there personally, but nap time decides to hold it. Missing that pop buster, forcing the burst out. We're backdashing another pop buster, and we have the meter to extend the combo. Charging up that error. Big damage here and taking the round with that overhead 6H. What a game. What a round from bedtime or nap time. I don't know, I'm having so much trouble with this.
Oh, it's okay. I mean, nap time is on the bed.
This is true. That's where I'm getting it.
Nap time bursting out. The switch to bed may have been the right decision.
Yeah. After that pretty good round 1 from Volume in this game, it looks like nap time has really found their footing. Backdashing another pop buster. We knew it was coming. Oh, blocking that blocking the YRC, sorry. But both of these players, down to their last little bit of health, neither one has really any meter, and it's gonna be nap time taking the set to 2-1.
Yep. Nap time is looking quite strong here. And I was thinking for a second there the swap to bed might have been a bad idea, just because it does seem like nap time is a little bit more experienced on the Baiken. But I do know nap time has been grinding that bad man. So I believe the more recent experience with Bedman may be contributing to them doing quite well.
That might be the case.
Ooh, misses the wall break. Could Volume capitalize on this? We've got HPV coming out. Volume says, I am alive, and it is entirely your problem.
Oh, what another backdash. You know, Naptime has just been doing an excellent job of backdashing almost all the pop busters. We've only seen like 1 or 2 this whole set, not counting the Heavenly.
Yes, we are on
This is
set
in
point.
4. Yeah, set point, reset point for Naptime. But Volume has something to say about it. Are we gonna see the burst come out? We see the burst bait though, bursting right back into the corner, taking that round with some interesting decisions on the burst. Volume really wanted it though, so I mean they got it. So
Yep, Volume just really wanted that on particular. And that's okay.
it is interesting to see how Volume uses heat tackle because sometimes it just gets them cooked.
Oh yeah. That's how it is sometimes.
Are we gonna see not quite getting the super to break the wall? Oh, it looked like that was heat tackle coming out too, but we hit the startup because of the BRC. Plus frames. This could just be one good hit away from Naptime resetting the brackets, and that's what it looks like. Naptime resetting the bracket.
All right. We are going in for the reset. Both scores go back to 0.
0-0.
Both players are on equal footing now. Question is, who is going to take it home? Who is going to take home the second MASH Outer Heaven?
Either way, it'll be a DMS player.
This is true. was gonna say, I hope Virgil is gonna be proud to see top 3 DMS in this bracket.
Let's rock.
Yeah, I'm putting on some pressure here.
Big pressure here from Volume, taking out first round.
Yeah, Volume's offense is definitely, you know, once it gets going, especially in the corner, that is crazy.
Dude,
Bless you.
dang, that was like one of the craziest, like strongest sneezes of my life. Holy crap, man.
Holy.
I don't know, like I like
I'm surprised you heard that because I like pulled my mic really
away from my face. I
turned the other way and I held my hand over my mic.
It was just that loud. That's crazy. Maybe I'm getting old and I'm having like, the old man sneezes now.
Nah, you're fine.
Uncle Rug.
It's only a problem when you start blowing your nose and it sounds like a car horn. That's when you know you're out.
And so you experienced that?
Well, that's the thing my dad would always do. I don't think it's gotten quite to me yet.
Oh, game 1 for Volume. Well, we were talking about sneezing and being old.
Mm-hmm. So yeah,
You
that's
know, many such occurrences.
oh yeah. Yeah, it was one of those sneeze and you miss it type matches.
Yeah.
But yeah, Volume bringing it back here could potentially take this reset. Are we gonna see Naptime swap again? Okay.
Back on the bike in.
All right. I respect it. I respect the hustle.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright. Naptime definitely putting it down here. The character swap is helping. Alright, having to adjust to this Viking once again. Monkey coming out. Okay.
Slap.
The bike and swap seems to be working. You know, it just seems like Naptime just plays better when they swap characters. Even if they were already playing really hot, whenever they swap, it seems that they just get a little bit better.
Oh yeah. Yeah, no, Naptime definitely had that advantage of just two very strong characters.
Yeah, and being able to throw your opponent off balance. Two characters that have pretty different playstyle as well. Oh wow, that's 6P clash. Not able to beat out potential smaller characters.
Gun coming out. Naptime could be winning this. Yep. That is a game for Naptime.
1-1 in the grand finals reset. Thanks to that bike and swap. Again, sometimes having a secondary to swap to or a second character in general to swap to, just to kind of throw your opponent off, it can be very beneficial. It can be very, very helpful. Especially if one of your, if your opponent has gotten really, really used to the way you play a character, playing a different character a completely different way, it can be pretty helpful.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
You've got crazy neutral going on here. Volume let go of block for just a little bit and got capitalized on. Halftime. Blocking that hammerfall. Volume is at very low health right now. Dead through the wall. Could potentially see Naptime take this game 3. Whoever wins this game is going to be one game away from winning the reset.
Kind of a taking the round burst coming out, but Volume thinks that they can win it, but so does Naptime. You know, both players committing burst for this round. If Naptime takes this, that puts them in a position to win the whole bracket. Whereas if Volume takes this, it's just another step on the road to being put in the same position. And it is now 2-1 for Naptime here in Grand Finals resets. It's looking like we could potentially see Naptime win this bracket here.
Yeah, Naptime is looking so nice right now.
Will this be the last game, or are we going to go to a game 5?
Yep. Are we going to see gap time or crap time? We will find out.
Let's rock.
Oh, I'm taking quite a bit of damage there. Lime is still holding down that block. Lime has been very good about blocking, you know, that pressure from Naptime here. PRC.
Players, PRC. Neither one wanted to get air there.
Exactly. Oh. Yeah, Volume on very low health here.
And what do we have here? Gap time now on tournament points from the reset. This could be our last round of the night, folks.
So much nonsense coming out of Naptime right now. Oh my gosh. Volume is gonna go through the wall. Oh, you gotta burst like that.
It's looking dire for Volume. Naptime still on full health. All the momentum behind them. Volume finds their first hit of the round. That trade puts Naptime right in the corner. This is exactly the kind of situation that Volume needs to get back on their feet. But unfortunately, Naptime starting all of that block pressure. Unable to find any hit there. Back in the corner against Potemkin. What are you going to do? Flick. Yozen-san blocked. We have first. One hit seals the deal. The throw to take the bracket.
Oh,
Naptime wins Outer Heaven 2.
that is Naptime, and that is a well-deserved win. Crazy.
Viking wins.
Congratulations to Naptime,
Yes,
the
big
winner of
wins.
our second Outer Heaven, presented by Mesh.
Yes. And thank you all so much for coming out. Thank you to everyone who watched. Thank you to everyone who came out to this bracket. It was a lot of fun running it. I had a great time with you, Rug.
Yeah, likewise. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah.
Alrighty, I think we're gonna go ahead and get wrapped up here. Next Outer Heaven will be in 2 weeks, so we'll see y'all then.
Yeah. See y'all later.
Bye-bye.